Nightwing is the true leader of the DC universe, and when he speaks, you better listen. I'm talking about absolute power number 2. What are we waiting on? Roll that intro, cuz. Yeah. What's going on, Geek Corner? This is your boy Earth Mac, the mad scientist, and this is the Orange Phoenix Show, Comic Book Declassified, where we talk about the most recent issues that's out right now, as well as past issues and stories, as well as character bios, if you ask for it. Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell, and feel free to go join our Discord, where we have multiple channels for multiple interests in geekdom, whether it's anime, video games, comics, television shows, movies, you name it. Now, we also have our very own digital magazine that comes out bi-monthly, and it's in our Patreon. If you want to support our Patreon, we have 2 different tiers. We have a $5 tier, which you are guaranteed the most recent issue of Orange Phoenix magazine, as well as the most recent videos that we post on YouTube before it gets aired on YouTube. And now for our $15 tier, you have access to all those things that I previously mentioned, plus past issues of Orange Phoenix magazine, plus videos that we will never air on YouTube. How about that? And also, you might want to stick around to the end of this video, because we will tell you the next comic we are going to cover. Now, let's get into some absolute power number 2 with my boy Nightwing. Now, Absolute Power number 2 opens up with a great majority of the heroes being detained. They are in the Gamora Detention Center, and I'm gonna just tell you straight out, this is the bench. The bench is detained at this point. But as far as the starting lineup, like your Supermans, your Batmans, your Aquamans, your Wonder Womans, your Flashes, nah, they're still out here free. Now, most of them are depowered, obviously. You know, they got their head beat in Absolute Power number 1. But they still are out there, and Amanda Waller is looking for them, and she's trying to figure out a way. She's trying to strategize a way to actually capture them without doing harm to civilians. Now, you get Failsafe. Failsafe says, "Hey, listen, how about we mess with these civilians? You know what I mean? Like, how about we just mess with them and flush the heroes out, because they can't resist." And Amanda Waller goes on to say, like, "Listen, my man's, I'm not a sociopath, and the whole reason for all the things that I'm doing is to protect the human race." For the people that saying that Amanda Waller is evil and all this other stuff, she's no joker. Like, the ends is justifying the means. Like, she's not 100% wrong in this situation. She has reasons, and if you don't believe that, go check out Absolute Power Origins number 1, and you see exactly why Amanda Waller feels the way she feels about the metahuman population. I mean, what I mean by is that she's justified at any moment's notice, which is a realistic outcome when it comes to the Justice League, is that one day the switch can get flipped, and one day they can say, you know what, I'm gonna stop saving humans. Like, we can actually rule this world with an iron fist, and no one can stop us. And that's one of the biggest fears that Amanda Waller has, and she's letting the human race know, listen, these metahumans are powerful, yes, but look at what I did to them. You are protected. Like, don't let their powers and abilities overshadow what you are capable of doing. And I'm looking at it on a deeper scale. That's how I know, that should let the reader know that Amanda Waller is not totally evil. Like, there's methods to her madness, and the fact that she talked down Failsafe, like, listen, we're not going to use the civilian population to flush out, you know, metahumans. That's not what we're here for. That's not what we do. She puts another plan in motion where she sends Dreamer, Brainiac, and John Kent to the Fortress of Solitude. Now you go over to the next panel, and you see Superman and Batman having a conversation, and it's basically foreshadowing. It was like, yo, Amanda Waller has my son. Batman's like, you don't know that for sure. I'm gonna just tell you right now, Batman is batting 0 right now, okay? Because this whole situation that is going on right now is because of Batman. Like, it is his fault. Like, he openly said, look, She had me every step of the way. Amanda Waller is one of the few people that actually won this chess game against Batman, because I know a lot of Batman stands. I'm one of them, but I'm not like so much into Batman that he can do no wrong and he can't make any mistakes and he can beat everybody in the DC universe. I'm not that type of fan, but Amanda Waller has proven that, listen, your hubris got you there. Like, you overlooked me and I played you. You played yourself. So, basically Batman's trying to calm down Superman, and now they're trying to figure out the next plan of attack, the next plan of action, because right now they are down and out. They took an L last issue, and they're trying to figure out who's going to lead. And obviously everybody put their name in the hat, you know, say, hey, I should be the leader, I should be the leader. And Mr. Terrific was like, all right, I'm gonna be the leader. And Batman was like, no, bro, you don't have the years, you don't have the experience to lead like I do. And Mr. Terrific was like, you? Teams? I feel like if it wasn't for Wonder Woman interjecting, I feel like Mr. Terrific was gonna go off. I feel like he was about to tell Batman about himself. Feel like, bro, the reason we are in this situation is because of you, my boy. You really think you are the best candidate to be the leader right now? And Wonder Woman also puts up a valid point. She's like, listen, we have no room to argue. Like, we just got our heads beat in. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got our asses handed to us by Amanda Waller. We need to figure out a plan of action and go on forward. And this where Nightwing shines again. He said, listen, may I have your attention, please, in all caps. And right now I'm paraphrasing. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Nightwing, for those who don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, Amanda Waller thinks she got a beat because she took our powers, she took her abilities. Nightwing don't have any powers, but they took our abilities, and she think we're about to lay down. We're not laying down. That will be her downfall. Like, he is talking to the people that's in the Fortress of Solitude right now. Like, he's like, listen, my name is Nightwing. These are the Titans. This is our plan. This is what we're going to do. And he has everyone's attention. And Batman is like super proud of his boy. You hear him say like, yo, that's my boy right there. Y'all don't know who he is? That's the first Robin. That's Dick Grayson over there. He came straight out of Wayne Manor. That Dick Grayson, Nightwing, that's my boy over there. So, you know, obviously Batman is super proud of him. But as Batman saying this, Nightwing puts things in motion. Like, he put Batman on a mission. He got Superman and stuff on a mission. Superman saying, hey, we have weapons here at the Fortress of Solitude. Go ahead and armor yourself up. Arm yourself with whatever you need to go into the next battle. Now, let's put a pin in that. Let's talk about Nightwing for a second. If you haven't read Dark Crisis, I strongly encourage you to read Dark Crisis, because that highlights Nightwing, and also read Nightwing number 100. This is an opinion, right? I feel like Nightwing is the Captain America of the DC universe. And here's why I say this. If you look at the Marvel universe, Captain America is one of the best, if not the best leader in Marvel. I mean, he's not the most powerful person. He's a human being that is basically at peak human strength. And some of the most powerful people in the Marvel universe that's on the good guy side follows Captain America into battle, because it's not his powers and abilities, it's his leadership skills and his symbol. He's like an incorruptible person. Like, he don't need a whole lot of power to be powerful. That is Captain America. He has influence. I feel like that's what it is with Nightwing. Because when Batman talked to Nightwing at the end of Dark Crisis, hey, listen, you are going to be the next generation. You're going to be the legacy. You're leading the next charge. You know, you are incorruptible. On top of all that, everyone loves Nightwing on the far superhero side. They will follow this man into battle. You saw in the comic here, Absolute Power number 2, that whenever he spoke, everyone listened, including Batman, including Wonder Woman, including Aquaman. Everyone was listening to him. And I feel like this was the biggest part of this issue, and also Amanda Waller. If you look at Absolute Power in its totality right now, the one thing is not powers. The one thing that is shooting Justice League in the foot is intelligence. That is it. Is moving things on the chessboard, and Amanda Waller is actually doing her due diligence. And obviously, when it comes down to Nightwing, Nightwing is leading the charge. And I feel like, and this is just a prediction, that Nightwing will be one of the ones that will be leading the charge into victory at the end of this event. Now, Batman says something earlier in the comment that says that, Superman, no offense, but you're not the best strategist. Let me tell you something. That is absolutely correct. Like, if people are championing Superman to be the leader, no, he is not the sharpest tool in the shed, okay? He's not the best leader. Right now, he is emotional. His son is captured. He's not going to make the best decisions. And you see that later on in the comic because John Kent and Brainiac shows up and they wreak havoc in the Fortress of Solitude. Also, earlier in the comic, Superman said, and I'll quote, "This is the Fortress of Solitude. The Fortress of Solitude is impregnable." Bro, you go fast forward, obviously you forgot about your son having access to the Fortress of Solitude because he bust up in there like he owns the place, which technically he kind of do. And him and the Brainiac just, again, wreak havoc all over the place. Now, when you catch the enemy off guard, it's nothing they could do instead of just getting weapons and fighting for their lives. And this is where the Titans, the Justice League, got caught with their pants down once again because they're busy trying to strategize and figure out what's going on. But Amanda Waller is a step ahead in this situation. Superman is trying to revert his son back to normalcy, but to no avail. Flash had to intervene, separate John Kent from Superman because Superman was about to bite it. Like, soon as John Kent said "Dad" and he reached his hand out, Superman stupidly put out his hand like, "Okay, son, it's okay." No, it's not okay, bro. You almost took an L this time. You almost took an L. And if it wasn't for Flash saving Superman, and also he was saved once again because Brainiac caught Superman and said, "Listen, I'm not done with you yet." Dreamer was sent on a mission by Amanda Waller to be stealthy. While all this chaos was going on, she was supposed to accomplish her mission, but she has a change of heart. She takes Superman, throws him into a portal, which Mr. Terrific and Airwave created to escape this situation, and Miss Dreamer sacrificed herself for the greater good due to her change of heart. If you fast forward, you see John Kent. John Kent is fighting the infection, and he's saying his dad's name, like, "Yo, Dad." He's fighting it. He's doing what Superman is asking him to do, but Brainiac was like, "Nah. We're gonna need you a little bit longer. We're gonna get these bad memories out your head. We're gonna have you focused on the mission at hand without any other distractions." And you go on to the end of the comic and you see Green Arrow picking up this hourglass. Now, that leads to speculation. Is Green Arrow still with Amanda Waller, or did he put this plan in motion to actually lure Amanda Waller in? I don't think he's that smart, to be honest with you. I think he's still on the side of Amanda Waller. But honestly and truly, I feel like Nightwing will be the one to take Amanda Waller down. Now, guys, that is our show for today. Obviously, I skipped a few parts. Listen, reading is fundamental, okay? There's a lot of key elements in Absolute Power number 2. Go ahead and check out Absolute Power number 2. If you got Kindle and Comixology, go ahead and get your digital copy today. I'll go to your nearest comic book store. Support your nearest comic book store, man, because obviously reading is fundamental. Because sometimes I feel like reading is a lost art, and we need to get that back up out there, all right? Now, obviously, we're going to talk about our next issue we are going to cover, because we reached the end of our episode. We are going to talk about Spider-Man Venom War #1. Spider-Man has the black symbiote suit once again. It gets a little upgrade along the way. I hope you guys enjoy our show. Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell. So until next time, y'all, peace.